Hi folks, and welcome to this flow to Pincha. So Pincha Mayarasana, or forearm stand as it's also known, is quite an advanced pose, but do not worry if you are nowhere near there yet and you're kind of working up to it, then this flow could be for you. We are going to be working into the shoulders quite a bit, into that shoulder strength, shoulder stability, which is going to be helpful for loads of things in yoga, not just Pincha. Equally, if you have Pincha already in your practice and you just want to strengthen it a little bit or keep working on it, then this is also the one for you. We are going to need 2 yoga blocks today, so grab those. Take breaks when you need to, as always, and I will meet you on the mat. So we're going to start today on the mat in a seated position, and as always, just take a few moments here to find the breath. Breathing in through the nose or the mouth, let the hands rest down onto the legs or the knees, maybe close down the eyes just for a moment if that feels comfortable. Sit up nice and tall through the spine, take a big breath in and out. Take a breath in and let it go. One more big breath in and let it go. Take a couple of rolls through the shoulders, up and back, going in one direction. And then take the shoulders, rounding them forwards in circles. And then let the arms be heavy here. We're going to work on protracting and retracting through the shoulder blades. And this is really important in Pincha. When we're in that forearm position, we really want to press the floor away, and it really helps to really protract through the shoulders. So we're going to practice that now so that it makes sense when we get to that point. So again, sitting up nice and tall. Feel like you're trying to draw the shoulder blades back. So we're retracting the shoulder blades and opening through the chest. And then slowly we're going to draw the shoulders forward. Feel those shoulder blades pulling out and away from each other. So this is that protraction that I was talking about. Again, open the chest, roll the shoulders back. And then bring the shoulders forward, protracting, pressing. And then inhale, open again. We're going to do that with the arms forward like this. So we're kind of pretending that we're in that forearm position. And we're going to open the chest, draw the shoulders back. And then press the forearms forward, press the shoulders forward. Feel those shoulder blades coming away from each other. Imagine you're kind of pressing the floor away here. Nice. And then again, inhale, open the chest. And exhale, bring it forwards. This time we're going to cactus the arms, open the chest, maybe look up. And exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left into eagle arms. So maybe wrapping the arms round if you can, or just bringing the backs of the hands together. Lift the arms up and then press the shoulders forwards again. Inhale, we cactus the arms, open the chest, shoulder blades draw back. And then exhale, we're going to bring the left arm this time underneath the right, pressing those shoulder blades forwards and up. And then open the chest, inhale. And then release the hands down. Take the legs forward, just give the legs a little bit of a wiggle here. And find a forward fold, rounding over the legs. So we are going to do a little bit of opening into the legs as well. And I'll explain why that's important for Pincha as we go. Inhale, we're going to roll up. Swing the legs to one side and come into a tabletop position. Take a couple of cat-cows here, drop the belly, lift the chest, rounding through the spine. As always, any little movements or wiggles that feel good for you. And then coming back into that tabletop position. Make sure the ribs are gently tucking in, so not like when we are in our cow pose and our ribs are kind of flaring out. We want to make sure they're nice and tucked in, gently engaging through the core as well. And we're going to find that protraction and retraction again. So not moving through the arms at all, not moving through the spine. We're just going to drop the chest down, draw those shoulder blades behind you towards each other, and then press the floor away, protracting. Inhale, we drop the chest forwards and pressing the floor away. Again, inhale, drop the chest. Exhale, lift. One more, exhale. And inhale, lift. From here, tuck the toes under, walk the hands back towards the heels. Find a couple of rolls through the shoulders. We'll be taking a few breaks throughout the practice because our shoulders are going to be feeling it. They're going to be warm. So you're taking the hands back behind you, roll the chest open, inhale, gaze up. And then exhale, we come back into that tabletop position. Option to do that same variation again on the knees, or we come into a plank position. So again, making sure those ribs are tucking in, nice and strong through the core, not bending at the elbows at all. We're just going to drop the chest and then press the floor away. Drop it down and press the floor away. 3 more, drop it down and away. 2 more, up. 1 more, up. And then drop the knees back down, take a moment, roll the shoulders back. Nice, so we might be feeling a little bit warm in the shoulders now. Come back into that tabletop position. We're going to need our blocks here. So we're going to take 1 block, kind of shoulder width apart, or 2 blocks, shoulder width apart. And then, like we're in our tabletop position, we're going to drop 1 elbow down onto 1 block, 1 elbow down onto the other block. And we're going to come into a puppy pose. So again, without letting the ribs flare out too much, we're going to drop the forehead down towards the mat, stretching through the front of the shoulders, the front of the chest. Just take a couple of breaths here. Palms can be together or interlace the hands, it's completely up to you. You can even bring the hands towards the back of the head if that feels good. It might deepen the stretch. On your next inhale, we're going to lift back up, shift the weight forwards over the elbows. And then as you breathe out, come back into that puppy pose. Inhale, we come up, shift the weight forwards. Exhale, we take it back. 2 more, inhale, lift up, shift forwards. Exhale, take it back. 1 more, inhale, lift. And exhale, take it back. Lifting all the way back up. Release the hands, release the blocks out to your sides. Tuck the toes under, lift the bum all the way up towards the sky into downward facing dog. Again, pedaling out through the feet, gently opening through the backs of those legs, pressing into each and every knuckle of the hands. And then we're going to look forward, step or hop into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands can come to the shins or the thighs, maybe even fingertips to the floor. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, we're going to roll all the way up to standing, arms reaching out and up. And exhale, hands coming all the way down to heart center. So from here, we're going to take the forearms forwards again, kind of like we're imagining that we're in our forearm stand. So this time we're going to take the elbows up towards the sky. So you might notice that as you lift the elbows up, our ribs start to flare forwards because we want to get our elbows up and back, but the body is compensating here by bringing the chest forwards and kind of making us feel like we have that lift. So focus on tucking the ribs in again, and we're going to bring the forearms up towards the sky. Keep tucking the ribs in, making sure the elbows are drawing above the shoulders and not coming out either side. Drawing the elbows in, ribs tucking in. This is surprisingly hard. This is spicy in the shoulders already. But this, if you think about it, this is our pincha position, but we're just standing rather than being upside down. So again, pressing, imagine like you're pressing the floor away in your pincha, holding it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the arms down, have a little bit of a shake out through the shoulders, nice. Take one hand onto opposite shoulder, other hand onto opposite shoulder, tuck the chin, just take a moment breathing into the back. And then release. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, we fold forwards over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold. Again, rolling all the way up. Arms reaching out and up. Forearms up towards the sky. Again, ribs tucking in. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Release all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold one more time, rolling all the way up. Arms reaching out and up. Forearms up towards the sky. Remember those ribs, so tuck the ribs in, nice and gently engage through the core. Forearms up towards the sky, palms up towards the sky as well. And then release all the way down, forward fold over the legs. Halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. From here, we're going to walk the hands forwards and walk the feet back to find a downward facing dog again. So, dolphin pose. Now, if you don't want to know what that is, we're just going to stay in our downward dog, and then either both elbows at a time or one at a time, we're going to drop the forearms down towards the floor. So a little trick with this is to kind of try and draw, feel like you're drawing the elbows in towards each other. That's going to be a lot stronger coming down than if you had your elbows kind of like wiggling out to the sides. Draw those elbows in towards each other, squeezing them in and lower down. Nice. So this is our dolphin pose. You can stay here. If it feels good, you can walk the feet a little bit further in towards you, coming up onto the tiptoes. And then walk the feet back. One arm at a time or both. We squeeze back up to dolphin, to downward facing dog. I'm obsessed. From here, take the toes together, right leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Step the foot all the way up, in between the hands, and drop that back knee down. On your breath in, we're going to reach the arms up, and then interlace the hands back behind you, roll the shoulders back. Peel the hands a little bit further away from the spine here. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale. Send the hips back into Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. So hands can come down to the floor, or you can use your blocks if you want to. Lengthening through the back of that right leg. Nice deep breaths. So as I said before, it's really kind of key to pincha to open up through the legs as well, because if you think about it, when you're coming into pincha, so you're in a dolphin and trying to kick up, if you're quite open in the backs of the legs and you can get that leg a little bit higher up to begin with, then you're already kind of halfway there, so it makes it a lot easier. Inhale, we're going to lengthen halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale, roll through that front foot and step it back into plank or a tabletop and lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up and all the way back into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to grab a hold of our block and place it just in between the hands. So going kind of widthways in between. I use the purple one because otherwise you won't see that on the mat. So from here, we're going to come down into dolphin again, dropping the elbows down. Walk the feet in if you want to, come up onto the tiptoes. Press the floor away. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bring the weight forward, see if you can tap the forehead to that block. Exhale, back up and lower the knees down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, shift it forwards. Inhale, back. And exhale, drop the knees down. Well done. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shift it forward, tap the forehead. Inhale, back. And exhale, release. Take a moment, walk the hands back, roll the shoulders out. Maybe interlace the hands back behind you if that feels good. Or hug the arms in front. Whew, told you it was spicy. Right, we're going to do that again on the other side. So you can keep your block kind of handy there, just slide it a little bit further away. Tuck the toes under and lift the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. First of all, we're going to lower the forearms down to dolphin, maybe walk the feet forwards, and then squeezing all the way back up. Left leg lifts up, step it through in between the hands. Drop the back knee down, arms lifting up. Interlace the hands back behind you, roll the chest open. And exhale, half split, hands down to the floor. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Take a couple of breaths here. I know I yapped on the other side, so we got a couple of breaths just to even up on this side. And then roll through that front foot. We're going to step it back. Come through your flow, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Move that block in between the hands. We're going to go for those taps, maybe without taking the rest on the knees this time. So dolphin pose, forearms down. Walk the toes a little bit further in. We inhale here, press the floor away. Exhale, shift the weight forward, tap the forehead. Inhale, back up. Exhale, shift it forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, shift it forward. Inhale, back up. Two more. Exhale, forwards. Lifting up. Exhale, forwards. Lifting up. Drop the knees down. Take a moment. Again, shake off the arms if you want to. Any movement here that feels good. I know the shoulders might be feeling it. They're on fire. But it's all good. We're activating those muscles that we need for our forearm stand. So take a breath. We go again. Hands down. Toes tucked under. Lifting up. Downward facing dog. Drop the forearms down to dolphin. Lift it up. Right leg lifts. Step it in between the hands. This time, high crescent lunge. Keep the back knee lifted, lift up. Interlace the hands back behind you. Roll the chest open. Step the back foot in slightly. Pyramid pose. Lengthen that front leg. Lean forward, halfway. Maybe you can bring the fingertips down to the floor. Shift the right hip back, left hip forwards. Nice and long through the spine. One more breath here. And then from here, bring the weight into that right foot. Come into standing split. So lift that left leg up. Right hand comes to the back of the right leg. Maybe nose towards the knee. And then step that foot all the way back. Come through your flow. Lower down. Inhale, lift. And all the way back. Downward dog. Finding those taps again. Block in between the hands. Drop down into dolphin. Inhale here. Exhale, shift it forwards. Inhale, back. Exhale, forwards. Just 3 this time. Inhale, back. One more. Exhale, forwards. Shift it back. Drop the knees down. Have a moment. Shake off the arms. Roll the shoulders. Other side. One more time. Shift that block forward, hands down, toes tucked under, lift all the way back, downward facing dog. From here we come down into dolphin, squeeze those elbows in, and then lifting back up. Left leg lifts, step it through. Keep the back knee lifted, reaching up, And interlace the hands back behind you, roll the chest open. From here, back foot steps in slightly, pyramid pose. Lengthen through that front leg, leaning forwards halfway. And then maybe bringing the hands down. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe folding a little bit further forward. Shift that left hip back, right hip forwards. From here, we're going to take the weight into that left foot. Lift the right leg up, standing splits. So again, maybe we take the left hand behind the calf muscle, squeeze that right leg up, and then step it all the way back behind you. Come through your flow, lower down, inhale, lift, and exhale back. Last time for a moment. We're going to do those taps again. So coming down into dolphin, press the floor away. Walk the toes in a little bit more. Inhale here. Exhale, shift the weight forward, forehead to the block. Back up, inhale. Exhale, shift it forwards. Inhale, back up. Exhale, shift it forwards. Inhale, back up, drop the knees down, take a moment. Maybe find a child's pose if you would like to here, or just find a moment here on your knees. Roll the shoulders back. Take 3 breaths in and sighing it out. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and let it go. Okay, from here, we're going to keep that block where it is because we're going to do the taps one more time. Coming up into a tabletop position, make your way into downward facing dog. From here, drop the forearms down, hands either side of that block, walk the toes in. This time, option to lift the right leg up. Inhale as you press the floor away. Exhale as you tip forward, tap the forehead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One last time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And switch it over. Left leg lifts. Tip forwards. Inhale, back. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, back. One more time. Exhale, forwards. Inhale back, drop both legs down, have a moment again. These are all great drills that are just building up that shoulder stability. We don't want to launch into pincha without really warming up those shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna do a few kick up practices to pincha. If you have pincha already in your practice or you're nearly there, then feel free to just go for it. If you're new to pincha and you want to try and kick up, I would recommend doing it against the wall, just for stability, or what a lot of us might be doing is just doing little tiny kicks to begin with. So there's lots of options there. You can either go with those tiny little kicks, you can use a wall, or you can go just on your mat. So some people like to have a block in between the hands for spacing. It's up to you. If you want to keep the block there, you can. I'll demonstrate how we're going to do this, how we're going to go about it. So we're going to come into our dolphin straight away, and we're going to lift the right leg up. And we're going to do 3 kicks. So the first one's going to be super small, just a little hop up and down. And you can keep going with those little hops if you want to. The second one, if you want to, is a little bit higher. And the third one, maybe a little bit more than that. And maybe we end up kind of going into a pincha with the split legs. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. So if you haven't already, come into your dolphin. Hands, elbows, shoulder width apart, either side of that block if you're using one. Coming up into dolphin pose, we're going to lift the right leg up. From here, small kick first. And then second, a little bit more. And then third, maybe a little bit more than that. And drop the knees down. Well done. How did that go? Let me know. So we're going to do the other side. Lifting up into dolphin. Left leg lifts. Little hop. Bigger one. Even bigger one. Nice. Now take a moment. Take a little roll through the shoulders. We're going to do that one more time just because it's quite nice to have that little extra opportunity to just give things a go. Okay, from here, again, coming into your dolphin, lifting the bum up, walk the feet in, lift the right leg up, nice and strong through that right glute. We're nice and solid in the legs. Kick up, up, and up. Nice. And other side, left leg lifts, little hop, bigger hop, and even bigger one. Nice. Releasing down. Well done, guys. Maybe we're trying something new today. We are awesome. Coming all the way back up to seated now. We're going to reach the arms out and up. And exhale, take a twist to the right side. Inhale all the way back up and exhale to the other side. Inhale all the way back up and cactus the arms open one last time. Releasing the hands all the way down to heart center, breathing towards the hands, maybe closing down the eyes. As always, thank yourself for practicing yoga today. Thank yourself maybe for trying something different if you've not done much dolphin before or kick-ups or pincha. Then yeah, just find some gratitude for finding or trying something different today. And it might have been hard, but we can do hard things and that's fine. And you know that with consistency, then things get easier. Take one last big breath in. And let it go. Bow the head down towards the heart. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Thank you so much for trusting me with this Pincha flow. If you would like me to do maybe a more detailed course for Pincha, then please let me know in the comments. Also just let me know how you got on. Did you try the kick-ups? Did you get flying for a few moments? Let me know. And I will see you next time.